Walt Disney World is one of the most impressive theme park destinations anywhere in the world. Across 4 parks, dozens of attractions and decades of Disney Imagineering, Disney has created rides that aren't just about thrills but about storytelling, atmosphere, music and emotion. Some rides push technology forward, some rely on classic practical effects, and some don't even look intense at all but still end up being absolutely unforgettable. In this video I'm going to be counting down my top 20 rides at Walt Disney World, starting with number 20 and working all the way down to my favourite attraction on the property. Rankings are based on my overall experience, the theming of the ride, the immersion of the ride, the reliability of the ride, and how each ride feels as part of its own park. So let's start the countdown. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh earns the number 20 spot and is one of the most gentle and charming rides at Walt Disney World. This attraction doesn't rely on frills or cutting-edge technology, instead it succeeds by being colourful, nostalgic and welcoming. The interactive queue is one of the better ones in the Magic Kingdom area, especially for kids, as the ride itself does a great job of bringing the 100-acre woods to life. Scenes like the Heffalump and Woozle's dream sequence add creativity and personality, and the music stays stuck in your head long after you exit the ride. It's not a headliner, but it's a solid feel-good ride that fits perfectly into the Magic Kingdom. At number 19 is Na'vi River Journey, a ride that stands out almost entirely because of its atmosphere. This slow boat ride through Pandora is peaceful, immersive and visually stunning. The bioluminescent plants, glowing water and ambient music make it one of the most relaxing attractions on property. The highlight is the Shaman of Songs animatronic, which is incredibly fluid and lifelike. While the ride is short and lacks a major story beat, the overall experience is beautiful and memorable, earning its place on this list. Pirates of the Caribbean comes in at number 18 and is one of Disney's most iconic attractions. This ride represents classic Disney Imagineering, large practical sets, expressive animatronics, and a soundtrack that is instantly recognisable. From the cannon battle to the town auction scene, Pirates is packed with detail and humour. While newer attractions have pushed technology further, Pirates remains timeless. It's calm, atmospheric, and endlessly re-rideable, making it a foundational part of Magic Kingdom's experience. Dropping into number 17 is the Tower of Terror thanks to its unmatched commitment to the theme. From the moment you step into the lobby, everything from the lighting, to the music, to the dust-covered furniture sets an unsettling tone. The pre-show does a great job at building suspense, and the randomised drop sequences ensure the ride never feels the same twice. The combination of practical sets, projection effects, and pure freefall makes this one of the Disney's most effective thrill rides. At number 16 is Slinky Dog Dash, a family coaster that delivers far more fun than its appearance might suggest. The launches give the ride real momentum, the track layout is smooth and flowing, and the Toy Story theming makes it bright and playful. The giant character props and music help sell the idea that you're racing through Andy's backyard. It's accessible, re-rideable, and especially enjoyable at night. Rockin' Roller Coaster takes the number 15 spot and is one of Disney's most intense rides. The launch is still aggressive, the inversions come quickly, and the darkness makes everything feel faster. The ride's strength is its simplicity. It wastes no time in getting to the thrills. While the theme may feel dated to some, the coaster itself absolutely holds up to this day. Number 14 goes to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, a ride filled with energy and heart. The animatronics are very impressive, the music is lively, and the overall tone is joyful and celebratory. The story feels cohesive, and the Bayou setting is packed with colour and movement. It retains the excitement of the original ride system while offering a fresh emotional experience for new guests. At number 13 is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, a delightful dark ride that stands out for its smart use of technology and immersive design. The trackless vehicles move unpredictably, enhancing the frantic, playful feeling of racing through the kitchen, while large-scale set pieces make you feel like you're actually a rat. The attraction shines through for how smoothly it blends practical sets with screens and physical effects like motion and scent, creating a cohesive experience rather than a screen-heavy one. It's creative, charming and highly re-rideable, with plenty of small details to catch from repeat visits. Coming in at number 12 is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, a family coaster that stands out for its smooth ride and elegant design. The gently swinging minecarts add a unique sensation that sets it apart from traditional coasters, making it thrilling without being intense. Inside the mine, the detailed animatronics and glowing gemstone lighting showcase some of Disney's most impressive craftsmanship, creating a warm, storybook atmosphere. Even though the ride is on the shorter side, its high level of polish and strong theming help it leave a lasting impression on you after you've ridden. Coming just outside of the top 10 is number 11, which is Soaring Around the World. This ride succeeds through music and emotion. The sweeping visuals, wind effects and iconic score create a calm, uplifting experience that resonates with many guests. It's a classic Epcot attraction that continues to age well and is highly re-rideable whenever you visit Epcot. Heading into the top 10 now, and at number 10 is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, a vibrant dark ride that feels constantly in motion. The bold animation style paired with the trackless ride system makes every turn feel unpredictable, as scenes flow seamlessly into one another without ever slowing down. There's always something happening on screen or in the sets, and the inventive transitions keep the experience feeling fresh and surprising. It's fast-paced, funny, and a confident modern take on the classic Disney characters that rewards repeat rides every single time. At number 9 is Space Mountain, a classic thrill ride that relies on darkness and anticipation rather than sheer speed. Racing through near total blackness makes every turn, dip and drop feel sharper and more intense than it normally does. The coaster's unpredictability is what defines the experience, never quite knowing what's coming next. It's exciting, even if the ride isn't the smoothest. Decades later, it remains one of the most iconic and instantly recognisable attractions throughout the whole of Walt Disney World. At number 8 is Avatar Flight of Passage, an attraction that delivers one of the most convincing flight experiences ever created. It blends motion simulation with massive screens, wind, scent and sound that make soaring through over Pandora genuinely feel real. The precise synchronisation between the visuals and ride system is what truly sells the illusion, creating moments that feel both thrilling and emotional. It's deeply immersive and constantly impressive, even after multiple re-rides of the ride. At number 7 is Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, a truly groundbreaking attraction that feels like you're stepping into a blockbuster film rather than riding a traditional theme park ride. It masterfully blends multiple ride systems, massive environments and some of Disney's most advanced animatronics into a single, seamless experience with almost no clear start or finish. From the moment you enter the attraction, maintains a strong sense of tension and immersion, making you feel like you're an active participant in the story rather than a passive observer. The sheer scale of the showpieces, combined with the level of detail and ambition on display, sets a new standard for modern Disney attractions can be. Coming in at number 6 and just missing out on the top 5 is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, a runaway mine train coaster that perfectly balances speed, humour and classic Disney storytelling. It's fast and wild fun without being too intense, which makes it an easy ride over and over and over again. The attraction's outdoor layout allows for sweeping turns, sudden drops and close calls with rockwork and dynamite effects, all while telling a playful story about a cursed mining operation. Strong pacing keeps the ride from ever slowing down, and at night the atmosphere becomes even better as the lighting and cooler air elevate the experience. It's a timeless Disney classic that continues to deliver thrills and charm decades after opening. Moving into the top 5 now, and at number 5 is The Haunted Mansion, a legendary dark ride that represents the peak of Disney's classic storytelling and atmosphere. It expertly balances spooky visuals with clever, playful humour, making the attraction feel eerie without ever crossing the line into genuinely being scary. Every scene is iconic, carefully staged, and packed with visual gags and hidden details that reward repeat rides. The experience is driven by its practical effects and timeless illusions, many of which still impress decades later. These are elevated by the unmistakable narration and hauntingly catchy musical score, which give the ride its distinct personality and tone. Smoother pacing carries guests from quiet, unsettling movements into lively, humorous ones without ever breaking the immersion. More than just a ride, Haunted Mansion is deeply ingrained into Disney culture, inspiring generations of fans, seasonal traditions, and an enduring sense of nostalgia that keeps it feeling special every single time. At number 4 is Tron Light Cycle Run, a visually striking high-tech coaster that feels unlike anything else we've seen at Walt Disney World. The launch is one of the park's most intense moments. intensely propelling riders forward with a burst of speed that sets the tone for the entire experience. The ride system positions you leaning forward over the vehicle, which not only looks incredible but also makes the ride feel faster, more exposed and more thrilling than traditional coasters do. The attraction's presentation plays a huge role in its impact. Sleek neon visuals, sharp lighting effects and a driving electronic soundtrack work together to create a powerful sense of momentum as you race through a digital grid. The transitions between the enclosed indoor section and outdoor canopy add a contrast that keeps the visuals engaging from start to finish. Although the ride is relatively short, its bold concept, unforgettable launch and striking atmosphere make it one of the most memorable and talked about attractions within Magic Kingdom. Moving into my top 3 now, and at number 3 is Kilimanjaro Safaris, an attraction that offers an experience unlike anything else seen at Walt Disney World, because it features real animals living in a massive, carefully designed habitat. Every ride is completely different, with animal movements, interactions and visibility constantly changing. That sense of unpredictability makes each safari feel special and encourages repeat visits at different times of the day. The scale of the environments is truly impressive, with hidden barriers and natural sightlines creating the illusion of a wide open African savanna. Guests can encounter giraffes, elephants, hippos, crocodiles and even lions in spaces that feel expansive and authentic rather than staged. The ride's guided narration adds depth to the experience, blending light storytelling with real educational information about wildlife conservation and Disney's animal care efforts. What elevates Kilimanjaro Safaris even further is its atmosphere. The combination of natural sounds, detailed set dressing and slow deliberate pacing makes it feel immersive and grounded in a way few attractions can achieve. It's not about thrills of technology but about presence and realism, offering moments that can genuinely be awe-inspiring. No other attraction on the property delivers the same blend of scale, authenticity, education and emotional impact, making it one of Disney's most remarkable and uniquely memorable experiences. Coming in at number 2 is Expedition Everest, an attraction that represents the perfect marriage of thrilling coaster design and immersive Disney storytelling. The experience begins well before the ride itself, with an exceptionally detailed queue that walks guests through the story of a doomed expedition in the Himalayas. Carefully placed artifacts, weathered ruins and ominous warnings slowly build tension and establish the myth of the Yeti as a genuine threat rather than a simple ride gimmick. Once aboard the train, the coaster delivers relentless energy. High speeds, sharp turns and powerful drops make it one of the most intense attractions Disney has ever built, and the mountain's massive scale enhances every moment of it. The unexpected backwards section remains one of Disney's greatest surprises, completely flipping the ride's rhythm and catching unexpected experienced riders off guard. Combined with dramatic lighting, sound effects, and near-miss moments, the attraction maintains a constant sense of danger and momentum. From start to finish, Expedition Everest feels fast, forceful and exhilarating, standing as one of the most complete and impressive attractions within the Disney World property. And at number 1 is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, an attraction that feels like a complete reinvention of what a Disney coaster can be. From the pre-show onward, it blends humour, story and scale effortlessly, setting up an experience that feels cinematic without slowing the momentum. The massive show scenes are filled with colour, motion and personality, making the ride feel grand and energetic from start to finish. The rotating ride vehicles are a true game changer, smoothly turning riders towards the action and syncing perfectly with visuals and music. This creates a sensation closer to dancing through space rather than a traditional coaster. The random song selection keeps every ride feeling fresh, encouraging repeat experiences and changing the tone each time you ride it. Combined with its incredible smoothness, joyful pacing and non-stop fun factor, Cosmic Rewind delivers thrills, laughs and pure exhilaration in equal measures. It's not just a standout within Walt Disney World, it's the best ride at Walt Disney World in my opinion. So we come to the end of the top 20 and that's my countdown of the top 10-20 rides at Walt Disney World. With so many attractions spread across 4 parks, rankings like this are always going to be personal, but that's what makes Disney discussion fun. Whether you're more into thrills, storytelling or atmosphere, there's something on the property that will stick with you. Let me know in the comments what your number 1 ride at Walt Disney World is, and what you would have ranked differently. If you have enjoyed this video, consider liking it and subscribing for more zoo and theme park content on the channel. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.